We're gonna have to get you a man bra. Did you get that on camera?
Today on Moving Up in Texas.
So today I got a phone call from a client from San Francisco.
We want to relocate to Texas.
We love San Francisco because we love just the vibrancy of it, the restaurants and there's shopping and there's always things going on. And so that is something we really don't want to lose by moving. That feel is very important.
These homes out here are phenomenal and they're on super large lots. Look at the neighborhood that surrounds it. Isn't it beautiful? Today we are looking at two of the most beautiful towns in the Lone Star State, and I cannot wait to show you.
I'm Dana Pollard, and I lead one of the fastest growing real estate teams in Texas. And the part of my job that I love the most,
Brady, look, I just noticed the guy looking out the window,
is scouting out the best places to live in the Lone Star State for my clients.
I mean, their front yard is like a football field.
And I want to take you with me. This is Moving Up in Texas.
One thing I love about this job is I get to help people from out of state move to Texas that have never been here before. Hey guys, thanks for meeting on Zoom. I'm Dana Pollard and I'm so excited to meet you.
Hi, Dana.
Hey, Dana, we saw you on YouTube and we knew you were the person to talk to. My name is Mark. This is my wife, Allison.
It's nice to meet you.
We've got 2 kids, one in Josh, who's in 6th grade, and Alex, who's in 8th grade. And we want to relocate to Texas. They are excited about moving to Texas, and they play some football and want to see some Texas and play some Texas football.
Okay, so tell me, so the first thing we have to do is narrow down where to live. Tell me what you're kind of looking for in a city.
We love San Francisco because we love just the vibrancy of it, the restaurants and there's shopping and there's always things going on. And so that is something we really don't want to lose by moving. That feel is very important.
Okay, very good. Anything else?
Well, we need some good schools.
Absolutely.
Both our boys, we want them to be, get the best education that they can.
Okay, very good.
We love to go out. We love to walk around and just the scenery, the atmosphere. It's just a really beautiful place to live.
Okay, very good. Now, San Francisco scenery might be a little hard to beat, but I think we can come up with some things. Tell me, what's your budget?
About $3 million is what we're looking at.
Okay, very good. I think we have some great choices, some great options for you.
Awesome,
Great.
So today I got a phone call from a client from San Francisco, and they are looking for a scenic town with some things to do, like maybe some eateries. They want top schools, a great football team, and their budget is around $3 million. So I did my research, and the 2 towns that we're gonna take a look at is Southlake and Westlake Hills. So I'm gonna grab my husband Brandon, and we're gonna see what we find. So in addition to our clients' criteria, something we always look for when we go to visit a new town is what we call our NOTS list. Something new, something old, something tasty, and something scenic. So the first town we're going to show you is Southlake, and this town is located just 15 minutes from the Dallas-Fort Worth airport. Now, one of the things that I love about Southlake is you can still build a new custom home. Now, most of the homes were built in the 90s and early 2000s, and what's cool is they're all custom homes as well. But if you're looking for new, you can definitely find a place in Southlake. These homes out here are phenomenal, and they're on super large lots. I mean, that has to be 2 acres.
They're still doing new construction over here too.
in Southlake, you can still get new construction, and we're at one of my clients' homes. This house is 9,300 square feet, beautiful, top of the line custom home. I just want to give you a sneak peek real fast.
So this house is another client of mine from New Jersey, and get this, they are building this sight unseen. They haven't even stepped foot on the lot yet.
Okay, so this is an out-of-state client they've never seen this home.
Okay,
They've never been here. We just send him video every single week of all the updates, and I keep promising him, you will love the trees.
Yes.
This was like the most coveted lot for the trees.
Yeah, to keep these, that's genius.
Yeah.
You're gonna love it.
It's beautiful. We are in the Southlake Town Square, where there's a plethora of shopping. They hold community events here, like fireworks on the 4th of July and Christmas. They have Santa in the town square.
They've also got plenty of dining options. So if you're hungry, come to Southlake Town Square. You'll find lots of places to eat.
So Southlake, it's rich in history.
Yeah, so we actually like to find something old in a town, and we came across a log cabin, and some of the parts of it were built in 1850s.
Yeah, and that was old.
I think this is going to check something old off of our box for Southlake. And this log cabin, they actually found a couple of logs from constructed cabins from the 1850s and put this one together for us to remember our history.
Yes, and so the builders have changed a little bit in this area.
A little
but
bit.
I still think this house might go for 1.5 million if you just had this area right here on the highest mountain, right?
Yeah, on the highest mountain of Southlake. If you look out, so they're doing construction on this road, but if you look out, there are some beautiful trees that way.
Yeah.
That's one thing I love about Southlake. It's another area of Dallas-Fort Worth that has some really pretty trees. People love Southlake because the lots are larger. I say like anywhere from 1/4 of an acre to an acre. And there's beautiful trees in Southlake. And of course the schools are phenomenal. Can you imagine putting our kids back there?
Yeah, we could do that, and I could play the banjo right up on the top. I mean, this has got that Texan feel right here. It feels like a little bit of a Little House on the Prairie, and just to think about this being in Southlake, I didn't know this was here.
Yeah, I didn't either. We've been here hundreds of times. But I don't know about a banjo, but fiddle. I like the fiddle.
So we've been to a lot of restaurants in Southlake, but I've never been to this one called Malai. We've heard great things about it from other people, and it was delicious. The atmosphere was really, really cool.
Look at so it's a combination of Vietnamese and Thai. It's a Southeast Asian inspired restaurant.
Yeah.
It looks like a rice hockey puck.
Rice hockey puck. Okay,
Like
are
chips?
these chopsticks?
Like chips and dip. Are you really gonna try it with chopsticks? Okay.
Well, yes.
Well, I'm not.
Did you know that they make it sticky rice so that you can eat with chopsticks?
Okay. So what's cool is we didn't know about this, but they have a brewery there in the building, and they brew 6 different Asian-style beers. So what'd you think of Malai?
So Malai was a great restaurant. It surprised me. We'd never been here before. It's a Vietnamese Thai restaurant.
So I had their pork ribs, and it was on fried rice, and it was amazing. I was really impressed because I like ribs to fall off the bone. And they did just that. They were very tender. I thought it was really good. I think your clients are going to love this place. There's so many restaurants around here, but this was definitely unique.
It was unique. My favorite were the spring rolls.
So Southlake's Bicentennial Park has a lot of tennis courts, also baseball fields. It's really a great place to take the kids too.
Yeah, it's pretty, and I like all the, did you see all the dragons?
Well, they're hidden kind of in the playgrounds where the kids are.
So we're going to Bicentennial Park. This is Southlake residents' favorite park to take their kids. And when we get there, you're gonna see why.
Didn't you bring the kids here when they were little?
Yes, this is one of my favorite parks. There's also a splash pad. And you know what I like? Oh, let me tell you what I like about this park. If you notice, there's a fence that goes all the way around, so you're not nervous that your kids are gonna...
Can't lose your children.
Like there's one way in, one way out, so you don't have to worry about predators so much, as well as your kids escaping.
Nice.
So you know, when you have more than one, you gotta keep up with them.
One of the best things about Southlake is that they have one of the top school districts in the entire country and in Texas. And so many of our clients will come here just for Carroll ISD.
And they're known for their football.
Yeah.
So they have 8 state championships, and at one time they had 48 consecutive wins.
Southlake Carroll schools, they are the #1 in the entire state of Texas for test scores.
They're known for football.
And in fact, they have won 8 state championship games, and they went like 48 wins, a winning streak for 48 games.
48 in a row.
Goodness.
Carroll Dragons.
Located around Lake Austin, in the middle of the hill country in central Texas is Westlake Hills. We're going to Austin Country Club.
Okay.
Look at the neighborhood that surrounds it. Isn't it beautiful? Now these are some older homes.
I was gonna say, these have been
in
built.
the 90s.
Yeah.
But they're all custom. Look at that architecture. Oh, I love that.
We didn't bring our golf clubs.
Are they gonna let us in?
Members only.
Oh, crud. We're not members.
No, we're not. You want to just follow these people and go in?
No, there's a guard there.
I think we can make it. So one of the things that I loved about Westlake Hills was not just the hills, but also the homes. Really cool homes, really new homes. The scenic view goes for miles, and I'll be real, I didn't realize there was this great of a view in Texas.
We're in Davenport Village in Westlake Hills, and this is where locals come to go shopping. They go to the spa, maybe get their hair done, and a little bit of dining, yeah?
Yeah, there's some great restaurants here. Compared to Southlake, there's probably not quite as many, but we still like this place. It's really a nice feel. Feels great for families.
So one of the things that most people don't know about Austin and the greater Austin area is that there are so many corporate headquarters right in this area.
Yeah, it has an international airport in Austin that's only 17 minutes away from Westlake Hills.
Yeah, and so some of those corporations, we're talking about eBay, Dell, Apple, I mean, so many large companies. So located on the south side of Westlake Hills, still within the Austin city limits, is Tom Miller Dam. Now listen, before Tom Miller Dam, there were 2 other dams built, but they were destroyed by flooding because they attempted and failed. The Colorado River was very difficult to dam up. And so now they have the Tom Miller Dam, and it's stood the test of time, yeah?
Well, you could say that the Highland Lakes wouldn't be there if it weren't for the Tom Miller Dam.
Yeah.
So someone recommended to us Blue Dahlia Bistro. So we thought we'd give it a try. Nice little quaint little area. They're known for their breakfast, so we thought we'd go ahead and order up a breakfast that's a little bit bigger than most. So I ordered their salmon on wheat toast, and the way they display or present their food really looks like a chef did it.
Yeah, so I worked at a restaurant once, and they said if you don't have great presentation, just forget it, throw the dish out. So I had some waffles and blueberry crepes, and they were delicious.
We were really pleased with how the food tasted. I think that sometimes breakfast is overlooked in Texas, but this was not one of those places. They take their breakfast very serious. So we've never been to Hula Hut. We're about to be seated and try out their food, but we had to take a look at Austin Lake, see how they hang out here, and you can see behind me they've got some boats and it looks like a party area. Looks like there's jet skiing and sailboating and all sorts of nice things on this lake. So you can park your boat. There's looks like about 6 or 7 restaurants down here, and we're gonna try one of them out.
So we're at Oyster Landing. Many restaurants are down here. We got boats in the background, turtles in the water.
Minnows, and if there are minnows there, you know that there's gonna be some big fish. What kind of fish do you think are there?
Oh, definitely catfish in this lake.
Catfish?
Oh yeah, Texas is known for its catfish.
Yep. We're at Hula Hut on the river, Lake Austin. They call it a lake, but it's really a river. And we're gonna eat some tacos.
Come on in, let's go check it out.
So I got the wipe out margarita, and it's a good thing I only got one.
And I got a Mai Tai with a little pineapple on top. Really, the location was great too, looking over the water.
Gosh, you have to see the lake view. You get to eat with the lake view. Okay, so everywhere that I go, I order salmon tacos or fish tacos because that's how I compare restaurant to restaurant, and it was delicious.
And I ordered the mahi mahi tacos, which were really, really well done.
So one of the things that you have to get, and somehow we missed it, were the tubular tacos. When it comes to scenic, I don't think there's any place in Texas that you can beat than Westlake Hills.
This is Pennybacker Bridge. This is one of the most famous bridges here in Texas because of the scenic views.
I love it. Look at the canyon.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
This is Austin Lake, it's right?
Yeah, Austin Lake, and then you have those mansions on a hill. Oh gosh,
That water looks so nice.
this is beautiful. Oh my gosh! Gosh, you can see downtown Austin. People boating on the lake. Jet skiing, kayaking. Oh my gosh, this is a gorgeous view. I'm over Lake Austin with Pennybacker Bridge in my background. This is a gorgeous view. Maybe one of the most gorgeous views in all of Texas. Did you know we're in Texas? We're at Pennybacker Bridge just outside of Westlake Hills. We're in Austin, Texas is where we're at. So here's the bridge. It's a gorgeous, gorgeous view.
Westlake Hills has one of the most prestigious school districts in the entire country.
They also have a great football program. They've won 3 state championships, and one of those was against Southlake. Okay, so this place right here is known for their Friday night football. They're competitors with Southlake.
Yes.
And so they actually
They're rivals.
They're big rivals, and I think they beat Southlake recently.
Yeah,
In the
after
state-
Southlake had years of winning the state championship.
Right, and so Southlake has won 8 championships,
Yes.
and I think this area has come to be known as the place that can beat Southlake.
Yeah.
And so that's pretty competitive. And what I hear is that it's a father-son competition.
Yes, so the father coaches one town and the son coaches the other town. Is there a reason that they're the top in the state? Maybe. Maybe they know something. Maybe something runs in the family.
So in addition to our clients' criteria, something we always look for when we go to visit a new town is what we call our knots list. Something new, something old, something tasty, and something scenic. Okay, let's recap our knots list for each town. For Southlake, we love the new homes and the new developments with the town square with lots of shopping and restaurants.
And for Old, we got to experience some of the town's unique history by taking a look at that home that was built in the 1850s.
And if you're looking for something tasty in Southlake, you'll find plenty of great restaurants. We tried Malai Restaurant and the food was absolutely great. And for scenic, look no further than Bicentennial Park.
Don't forget about the great school district. Along with the 8 state championships the Dragons have won.
For Westlake Hills, we loved the hills and absolutely loved the design aspects of the new homes.
So for the old, it was great to see the historic Tom Miller Dam. It didn't only help to create the Highland Lakes, but it also helped to protect downtown Austin from flooding every time there was a big rain.
For tasty, we loved the breakfast that we had at the Blue Dahlia Bistro, and who can forget the great Mexican food and scenic views at the Hula Hut.
And finally, for scenic, I'm gonna say this, I don't think it gets better than the hills of Austin.
And plus, let's not forget the great school district. All right, so tell me what you think.
Gosh, I really, really loved in Southlake, all the restaurant. It just had so much to offer. The downtown really was vibrant. Like that was one of my big concerns. And there was a lot to do there and a lot going on. And the school district, oh my gosh. Who wouldn't want to live in a place that you can put your kids in such a great school?
Now, I really love the great scenery in like Westlake Hills. The houses
nice.
were absolutely unbelievable. Like you said, the schools were great. Hey, 3 state championships in football, that's not bad either.
Thank you guys so much. I know you have a trip planned here soon, so I can't wait to see you in Texas.
We are more excited now than we have been. So I can't wait to get on a plane.
Definitely. Thank you so much, Dana, for helping us out.
So at the end of the day, our clients chose Westlake Hills. So you know what that means. It's time to go find them a home. Hey, do you want more of Moving Up in Texas? Go to my YouTube channel, Moving Up in Texas. Or if you're looking to buy or sell a home in Texas, go to danapollardgroup.com, fill out my dream home questionnaire or my sell my home questionnaire to get started. In Southlake, you can still get a new construction home, and we're at one of my clients' home. It's 9,300 square feet, beautiful, custom. Grayson's smiling at something.
So what is that gonna be? What's this area? Is this actually their outdoor patio, or what is that?
Mike is falling down. Mike is falling down.
Woo, it's a hot day.
Yeah, that sweat's just... It's not sticking anymore.
We're gonna have to get you a man bra. Did you get that on camera? We're at Hula Hut on Lake Austin. Found some pop of color here and a really loud airplane. We're at Hula Hut on the river, Lake Austin. They call it Lake Austin, but it's really a river. And we're gonna try their tacos. What do you wanna try?
I'm interested in just eating at one of these restaurants. I don't know what, you just threw me on.
I'm sorry, that was a bad setup.
What am I gonna try? All right, Grayson, you ready? Yep.
Okay. So this is Bicentennial Park.
Yeah.
Someone's not buckled.
Okay, start with that. Here we go.
It's a sunny morning here in Westlake Hills. Oh my goodness, we have the GPS on. Okay, well we'll know we take a left here and then a right, so we turn that off. Okay,
Like
so what they
Legos.
did with this cabin is they took other cabins and pieced this one together and put it in Southlake. Crap, I don't know if that's true.
They took parts of cabins.
Guess who looked up the history of that?
Yeah.
Nice.
Love it.
Yeah. We'd like to make an offer.
We'll take it.
Every time.
Don't worry, our Fairway Advantage pre-approval is so respected, it even competes with cash offers. Sorry, guys.
So we, don't have to fight everyone for this place?
No. Wait, what?
Nothing.
Get started with Fairway at home.com.
I'm Aaron Bush, your local Texas lender. Call me today to get started on our Fairway Advantage pre-approval.